Hello everyone, good morning. We are here today for chair yoga meditation on Fridays, and again it's kind of iffy weather, so I'm doing it inside rather than doing from my garden, although my garden is just absolutely beautiful today. It's green grass and I have these little baby hummingbirds that have just hatched, I think, and they're so cute. They are looking for flowers in my hummingbird feeder. So I wish I could show you next time. Maybe we'll be able to see the hummingbirds and a lot of blackbirds in the garden too. So today there was a request for abdominal breathing. And so I am going to demonstrate two ways to do abdominal breathing. We will do it sitting, but I will also demonstrate on how you can do it lying down. So you can do it on a mat or on your bed, and it's a great way to relax and then go to sleep. So in yoga, there are many different kinds of breathing. We practiced two types of breathing last time, and we did the Nadi Shodhana where we closed off one nostril and did the breathing, and then we did another type of breathing where we held our breath for a pause and then after inhale and exhale. So this will be the third type of abdominal breathing third type of breathing that I will show you. But there are many other types of abdominal breathing. We really focus a lot on the abdomen in yoga because a lot of the diseases that we experience come from our belly. So having good belly health is very important, and we focus a lot on abdominal breathing, focus on different types of breathing. So one of the things that we can do easily is just notice our breathing, because we just take it for granted. We think that, that's just something that goes on, and it does, otherwise we won't be alive. But we do have control over our breath, how long we inhale, how long we exhale, where we tend to focus our inhalation and exhalation, how we combine the breathing with our poses or strengthening our core. We can actually generate a lot of heat with breathing as well, the type of breathing we do. In Western exercise, the only way we generate heat seems to be with the movement. But in yoga, we can also generate heat from our abdomen and from our breathing. So this is a relaxation abdominal breathing, but maybe one time I will also show you the strenuous heat building abdominal breathing. For that particular breathing, you should not have eaten for at least 3 to 4 hours before practicing it. If you have eaten, then it's not going to be as strong, and you may have nausea. So that's why it's preferable to do it first thing in the morning, or do it 3-4 hours after you have eaten. Your belly should be kind of half empty. So let's start with abdominal breathing. Have a relaxed posture. Your feet should be uncrossed. Your shoulders should be relaxed. One hand, right hand on your chest, left hand on your lower abdomen. And when you inhale, plan on your left hand moving your belly outwards. We never think about that. We don't usually want our belly to be expanded. We want it nice and flat. But in this type of breathing, you are home, nobody's watching you. Just move your belly out when you inhale, and then when you exhale, let everything come back in. So let's practice that together. I won't be speaking much once I'm I have explained this to you and we'll just do it together for a few minutes. So inhale, let your belly expand like a balloon. Exhale, release the air from the balloon. Inhale, increase your belly size. Feel your hand move outwards. Hold it. Exhale, let it come inside. Let's do it again. Inhale, belly out. Exhale, belly in. Inhale, belly out. Exhale, belly in. Inhale, belly out. Exhale, belly in. What we are trying to do is isolate our belly from chest breathing. So that's why the right hand is on your chest. You should really feel your left hand do all the work and feel the breath. Inhale, belly out, hold, exhale, belly in. Now slow the process down a little more. Inhale slowly, pushing the belly out, hold, exhale slowly. Inhale, slowly pushing the belly out. Exhale, bring belly in. Now, I'm going to add something to this. You remember last time I talked about the rectum and the anus. And when we inhale, we relax our rectum and anus. When we exhale, we pull that from inside. So as we are relaxing our belly, we are strengthening our rectum and anus. Okay, let's try that again. Inhale, belly out. Exhale, belly in, pulling our rectum and anus in. Inhale, belly out. Exhale, pulling rectum, anus in. Inhale, belly out. Exhale, pulling rectum, anus in. Inhale. Exhale, pulling rectum, anus in. Let's do that at your own pace. Inhale, belly out. Exhale, pull rectum, anus in. The pulling of the rectum and the anus inside is called Mula Bandha in yoga. And it's kind of like if women have heard about the Kegel exercises, they only practice that, around childbirth and after that to strengthen pelvic floor. But in yoga, this should be part of our practice, always holding our anus and rectum in. When I first experienced yoga in India, I was listening to a master yogi, and somebody asked him a question like, what keeps people or him so youthful? He was in his 70s, but I kid you not, he looked like he was 30 years old. And he said the most important thing is pulling rectum, anus in keeping him healthy and young. I don't know how much that is true, but it's definitely very helpful for keeping your pelvic floor up. As we get older, we sag, our faces sag, but also our bellies tend to get weaker. and so does our uterus and rectum. Everything starts to come down, and that's because also of the earth's gravity. It's pulling things down. So we have to actively pull things up, move it up and inside. It's not just about the fat here, it is also the strengthening of our intestines and muscles and that are in our abdomen that we need to focus on, our core muscles. When they talk about core, mostly people think of these, six-pack abs, the rectus abdominis. But there are so many more muscles that you don't even see. They are they are the psoas that connects your spine to the pelvis, very important muscle that gets shortened with age, with sitting a lot. So for strengthening all those muscles, we can do it with breath and with exercise. So this exercise, if you practice it, you can open your eyes. If you practice this exercise with holding your rectum in and anus in while exhaling and inhaling, letting it relax, you cannot think about anything else. There is no way you are thinking about what you're going to buy at grocery store. It's so intense because you have to focus on your breath, you're inhaling and exhaling. Now you have to pull this in. So it's actually a huge relaxation. You just can't think about anything else. Your heart rate slows down, your blood pressure goes down. And so if you want all those benefits that happen, without you having to do anything and relaxing your brain at the same time, practice these two things together. One is practicing to focus on your inhale, exhale, and then secondly to pull it in, okay? And if you do it for a few times a day, you can see huge improvement in strengthening your pelvic floor. So many women don't know that with age, they have increase in urinary frequency, they have to go to the bathroom a lot, they can't hold their urine, some of them wear, Depend and other pads because when they cough, they may have some urine dribbling out because of the increased intra-abdominal pressure. So this is a kind of pelvic rehabilitation using yoga. But I just wanted everybody to know, if both for men and women, things come down, okay? Your uterus, your vagina, your rectum, your anus, and you can do pelvic rehabilitation using machines. There's like biofeedback available, and you can do it yourself with yoga. If you have very severe symptoms, you should see a pelvic rehabilitation specialist, somebody who has received a degree in physical medicine and rehabilitation. We do have that at Millennium Medical and Rehab, and we have slowly seen women come forward with that. There's a huge stigma associated with even talking about the organs we have in our body, like vagina, uterus, rectum, anus. But if we don't speak about it, doesn't mean they don't exist, and doesn't mean there is no disease in them. So that's why I wanted to bring up the issue. So this is not just the core muscles. The core is also from the inside. And so this is one of the breathing exercises. Now, if you are home, you can do this. I have these props. You can have a pillow. I have a more firmer pillow. This is a yogic pillow. It's a little bit more firm. You can lay down and you can put this pillow under your knee, or you can put two pillows if you want. You can put it a little bit higher. You can get comfortable under your knees. And then you lay down and you can place your one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. If you are sitting and you don't have this prop, you can practice this by laying down or by sitting up, and I'll lay down and show you what I mean. So let's inhale, belly out, exhale, pulling rectum anus in. Inhale, exhale, pulling rectum anus in. So this is a belly breathing. Now, there's lots of different things. I brought different props to show people so they can get these. They're very inexpensive on Amazon. You can use these different props and to isolate different areas, okay? So this particular prop, I have two. There are two different heights. So I'm going to put this in a higher height and then I'm going to put this on a lower height, and I can use this now to increase my chest, okay? I will increase and open up my chest like this by relaxing it on these props, okay? You can practice this at home. These are many lines. Since I was doing this practice from inside the house rather than in the garden, I thought I will show you some things because this is hard for me to show in the garden. This will open up your throat chakra. It will open up your heart. And there are many muscles that connect our chest to the abdomen, which need to be opened up and exercised. The intercostal muscles, the transverse abdominis, and these, if you just even lay down like this with the props underneath you, you will be exercising without doing anything. But you can also breathe and practice your breathing. It's hard to do the abdominal breathing with this pose, but this is a great pose for your chest breathing. So you can do the abdominal breathing first, then you can do the chest breathing, then you can open up your lungs. And if you have good lung capacity, it's going to help in many ways. If you get a viral infection or pneumonia, the reason why viruses and bacteria settle down and they tend to go in the lower lobes of the lung is because the lower lungs are always collapsed in people because of bad posture and not breathing right, okay? So if we have good posture, we pull our shoulders back, we open our chest, and we sit with purpose and confidence, we are going to have good respiration and good inhalation, oxygen coming in, carbon dioxide going out. We want that. We want to have inhalation of oxygen, and so it helps all our cells metabolize everything that we need to do. So I wanted to show you some different things. So when you practice at home, you can do different types of breathing. You can practice the Nari Shodhana, where you close off one nostril, breathe through one. This will really help you with your allergies and open up your sinuses. So all of these things have a lot of purpose for different body parts, not just running or something, but like really focusing on few body parts that we don't pay attention to. Today we are going to pay attention to our eyes, okay? This is something that is very important for everybody. We want to have good eyesight and we want to have good peripheral vision, okay? And peripheral vision is really important when we are driving, because we want to be able to see what's happening on the sides. As we get older, our vision becomes narrower and narrower and becomes like a tunnel vision. And there are many disorders that also bring our vision into tunnel vision. And we don't even know we have it because we don't focus on body awareness. So that's why I wanted to practice with you the vision exercises. What we're going to do is start with the eyes looking straight, and then we are going to move our eyes to the right side, okay? So I have a finger here. You can put a finger also, and you can try to see whether you are able to see the eye, the tip of your right finger. And then you move your finger to the center, and then you bring your left, if you're going towards the left side, left finger, index finger, and move it, and take your eyes focusing on as far back as you can take the finger, and you focus on your finger on the left side using your eyes. Then bring it back, focusing on this finger, then bringing it down. Then again, right side, bring it into the center, then slowly moving the finger to the right side and focus on it, and then bring it back to the center. Now left side, let's take it to the left, to the side, and then bringing it back and down. Third time, we are going to take it to the right, focus on the tip of the finger, and then slowly watching the tip, bring it down. One more time on left side. Watch the tip of your finger as far back as you can take your hand, and then bring it back. Okay, now we are going to practice going up and down. Okay, because we have four big actually many muscles in the eye, but there is a lateral rectus and the superior rectus. So we are going to now practice the superior rectus muscle. Okay, bringing it up and down. Okay, so we again bring the right hand index finger, and then we move it up, and we follow it with our eyes up as far up as you can take without moving your neck, and then bring it into the center. Then take your index finger down without moving your neck, just with your eyes as far as you can take. You're still watching your finger. You're not exercising your neck, you're exercising your eye muscles. Bringing it in the center, taking it up, and then bringing it to center, and then bringing it down. Bringing it up to center, then taking it up, and then bringing it to center and down. Now we are going to do the oblique muscles. We have superior oblique muscles, and we are going to practice that. So now you're going to take your finger in the center and take it diagonally, and you're going to watch your finger, and then you're going to bring it down. Then you're going to take your left hand index finger, and then you're going to take it diagonally in the box, moving your eyes, watching it, and then bringing it down. Then you're going to bring your right hand finger, index finger again, and then you're going to bring it in the lower diagonal, going towards the right side. You're going to watch your finger, take it as far back as you want, and then bringing it back. Think of this like a square, and you're taking your left index finger now and taking it diagonally down, and then bringing it back. Taking it diagonally down and bringing it back. So this way you have exercised all your eye muscles now, and you will feel a little tired. Actually, I feel a little tired in my eyes because these are very, very small muscles, and they are not used to being exercised much, and so they don't have all the fuel necessary to do prolonged exercise. You cannot do this for like more than a few minutes, but if you practice this, you know, once or twice a week at least, you're going to have better eye musculature and stronger. Now we're going to do a little bit of facial exercise. Okay, we are going to bring our eyebrows up and then bring it down. Okay, so let's focus on our eyebrows. This is another muscle here that is, gets a lot of lines and things, because we are always surprised, I guess, at things, and so our eyebrows go up. But now we are going to consciously do it. We're going to bring it up, and then we're going to hold it for a second, and then bring it down. Then bring it up, and bring it down. Bring the eyebrows up and down. Okay, eyebrows up. You can bring your eyes up too if you want, and then bring it down. Alright, this is, if you notice, not only your forehead, but even your neck feels the stretch. And the reason is that there is a muscle, platysma, that covers this whole head, and that's how we have this feeling that other parts of our face are also getting exercised. Okay, now we are going to do the muscles of our jaw. Okay, we're going to open our muscle like O, and then close it. O, and then close it. O, close it. Now we are going to take our lip and we make funny faces. Nobody is watching you. I am taping this, but so other people can see it and you can see me. But bring your jaw to the right side and then bring it in the center. Bring your jaw to the left side and then bring it back. And then we are going to make a big smile. Big smile, fake smile, but it's big. You will feel happy when you do this. And then bring it back. Then big smile, then bring it back. Big smile, bring it back. Big smile, bring it back. Big smile, bring it back. Now we're going to do the muscles of our nose. We're just going to scrunch up our nose like we are mad. Then bring it back. Scrunch up our nose. Bring it back. Scrunch up our nose. Bring it back. So all these muscles are getting exercised in a coordinated fashion, okay? And we are feeling our whole face is warmed up because we're not used to doing facial exercises. This is really good for the muscles. We have like 50 muscles or something in our face and we need to exercise them regularly. So this is what you can do. Now we're going to exercise our neck muscles, okay? So we can shrug our shoulders, bring it down. Shrug our shoulders, bring it down. Shrug our shoulders, bring it down. Okay. Now we're going to take our arm and we're going to put the right hand on the left shoulder. You're just going to feel how the muscle is getting stretched. And then we're going to bring it down. We're going to use the left arm, bring it up, feel the stretch, and bring it down. Take the right arm and put it on the left shoulder, feel the stretch, and bring it down. So we have now exercised our belly, our chest, and up to our shoulders. Another thing that I wanted to show you that is very good to do, it's called tapping. In tapping, we just lightly tap our body like this. We have many nerves and we can activate them with slight tapping. You don't have to hit hard, but you can just do tapping. Do lightly on the head. You can use your fingers, do your face, your ears, your neck, your throat, your thyroid gland is right here. Let's get some blood flowing in there. We're just tapping, tap, 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 tap. We go over our chest. We do little belly tapping, our thighs, knees, legs, feet, sole of our foot, and get up, our legs, buttocks, and back, shoulder, and we feel hot and warm, and all our nerves are activated because the body, the nerves, there are many small nerves, and when you do the tapping, everything gets like turned on, you know, like all these good messages are going to the brain, because whenever we touch body parts, we goes to the brain releases some good hormones when we do it like this. So practice this tapping exercise. Do it in the shower. It's a great time. Your body is already warm, and just make it a habit. It's really really good for you. Our nerve fibers are connected to our internal organs. That's how we use it in acupuncture, when we put a needle, you know, say in your leg, and it's going to help your diarrhea, or we put it in your head and it's going to help with your you know, skin problems. That's how it works, is that all our nerve endings, they are connected to our internal organs. So when we activate them with the simple tapping, we are able to send good signals to our internal organs. So simple things that you can do at home. We didn't do a lot of you know, other exercises, but today I thought we will practice the breathing, and we will exercise our facial muscles and our shoulders and do body tapping. Okay, so you can write your comments in the comment box as to what you would like to practice or learn about more next time, and I can plan to put it in our Friday yoga chair meditation classes that we've been doing, that we will continue